Sun descending on the water's edge. Golden rays reflect on every step. Feel the rhythm in your heartbeat slow. Lagos lights begin the evening glow. Oh, let the night ignite. Sway your body under fading light. Dance with me and the Lego sky. Sunset colors paint you in my mind. Breathe the groove, feel it in your soul. In this moment, we both lose control. Night breeze whisper secrets in our ear. Every heartbeat brings the news with me. Footsteps echo on the sandy floor, calling us to dance a little more. Let city fade, only reading left. Feel the heartbeat, let it take you next. Dance with me under Lego sky. Sunset colors paint you in my mind. Breathe the groove, feel it in your soul. In this moment, we both lose control.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome on in. Let's get things going. Give me a second. We'll make it do what it do. Make sure everything is up and running. You guys can hear me nice and clearly. Without anything extra open in the background. We're going to have some fun. Welcome on in. Ivory Face. There we go. How you guys doing? Happy Monday. That's right. Let's go ahead and get rid of these filters real quick. Got to get the full view. Happy Monday. How you guys doing? Hope all is well. Welcome to Tech Talk. That's right. Tech Talk Monday. But we have a blast going over some awesome things, some awesome AI tools. It is bananas, the crazy things I've seen in the past week. We have some amazing new or hidden image generators that are doing phenomenal work out there. So we're going to take a look at that. We also got some new tools from some people that we already looked at in the past, Runway, etc. And of course, we're going to go ahead and test some things out, use some prompts. I do have a prompt challenge in the Discord. You guys send me your prompts and I go ahead and put it on the screen and we try to make it do what it do. White Ring Brady, welcome on in. The Creto Design, Shiba Inu, Ivory Face. How you guys doing? Happy Monday. That's right. Yeah, so hope you guys like that wonderful intro, of course. Shout out to 11 Labs. They're the ones that made it do what it do. If you guys want to make your own music, check out 11 Labs. You go ahead, !11 Labs, and get you guys that link to go ahead and try it out. It also helps your boy out. So go ahead and take a look at 11 Labs. If I could spell 11 Labs, that'd be nice. There it is. The link is right there. Go ahead and click on it. You guys want to try it out for yourself. All right, maybe this is too low. Bring it up a little bit. Yeah, so you guys don't get the monitor. All right. How's everybody doing? How we having a good Monday? Everybody around the world. We have the black crew here. The black team is here. We have the purple team as always. Shout out to you guys always here. And we got the red team here tonight. So we make sure everybody's having a good time. Everybody is aware that we are live. Let's go ahead and get that going. In the meantime, you guys let me know how you guys been. What's going on the agenda? Have you guys been having a great Monday thus far? Are you guys ready for Labor Day weekend and back to school for all the children in the chat and all those that have children in the chat? Target? Nah, it's not red. This is like, it's like a good, like light, not even light pink. It's like a dark pink. It's a dark pink Target. You're funny. You're funny today, Brady. Am I not live on YouTube? I should be. How come I don't see it? Let me go to my channel. JLH, welcome on in, buddy. How are you? I'm just confused for a sec. Not confused, but why is it not showing me being live on YouTube? I mean, it is showing I'm live on YouTube. I guess I'm just a foolish one. School's been in session for a week. Oh, well, down south, I'm sure in Florida. Yeah, I know that for a fact. But here in Gotham City, no. We got some time. It's a day after Labor Day is when we are live. Well, we go back to school for the kids, you know. Bum, 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 ba-na-na-na. Interesting. Brady, you check see if I'm live on YouTube? JLH, how you been, man? You guys ready for some Snap tomorrow? A new card? We're infinite, baby. We infinite, so I'm happy. My discard fire monkey list. I'm enjoying it so much. Yeah, listen, man, that list is fire, Creto. Fire. All right, cool. We live. That's all that matters. As long as we live, I want to make sure. All right, thank you very much. Creto, that list is fire, man. The video is coming. Don't you worry. I promise you it will be here. All right, we're going to give people a few more minutes before we kick things off. I want to make sure that we're live everywhere. I see them live on the X channel as well. And on, I said, the purple team, as always. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. All good here. Excited to see what's in store tonight. Yeah, I got some fun stuff for you guys tonight. Some fun stuff to talk about. Some great things to talk about. Also, I have been super busy, as you guys may or may not know. I put out 2 applications, 2 web apps. Sold 2 web apps to businesses. And yeah, it's been great. Using AI to develop the tools, very basic tools. I won't dive too much into it, but 2 basic tools that I created and shipped, packaged to make it look pretty, and they're happy with it so far. I have another one I'm working on currently, and once that's all done, I'll be able to tell you guys exactly what it is, send you guys the website, so if you know anybody that wants those type of tools, you go ahead and purchase it yourself. Rampert, welcome on in, buddy. That's right. I am working on some fun stuff for you guys that I know you guys will enjoy. But Of course, my wonderful Patreon. Shout out to Deadman Falcon and Zep Rito. They will have early access to these fun tools that I'm making for the community that I think you guys will all enjoy. So I can't wait to share that with you guys as well. All right. All right, everybody's here. We got the whole crew with us. Purple team is on the T word. We got the black crew on the X word. And of course, we have the red team on the Y platform. All right. So everybody, again, let me know your prompts. You tell me your prompts now. We are going to be making some image generation. That's what this theme is for today. We have some crazy image generation tools out there that are doing phenomenal things. So today, that's kind of the plan for the night. Flash mob showed up at Best Buy in the blue polos. That's right, man. Come on now. So I'm gonna start talking to Robert Graham. So Robert Graham is the store that I love to shop at for a while. Guys, check him out. Not sponsored, but all the polos you guys see me wear is from Robert Graham. My cologne from Robert Graham. Most of my dressed up or casual dressed up outfits are from Robert Graham. So definitely check them out. All right, 8:06. We in here now. Let's do it. 5 minutes in. Make an image of a sad super tech guy getting off Target. And what a bucket is. This is not a Target shirt. Stop it. Not a Target shirt. All right, let's go ahead and get into things. We got a few news to talk about. We're going to dive into that first, and then we'll go ahead and kick off with the fun stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and add that beautiful filter back to it. Ooh, spotlight's on me, ladies and gentlemen. And let's head over to our first topic of the evening, and that is the wonderful Pixel 10. Now, Google had their awesome event this past week, and for those who know me or may not know me, hey, Adol Chapman, welcome on in, buddy. Welcome on in. Me too when I can. Love it. Robert Graham is amazing. Y'all, see, I knew you were here, man. Let's go, Adol. I knew me and you were here. Interesting that my YouTube chat isn't showing up at the bottom, but it makes sense because it might be from the other one. That's all right. No worries. And this is, all right, cool. Yeah. So as I was saying, make sure I have this all correct. Yes. So the wonderful world of Google, they went out and put out their awesome event. They had, of course, Jimmy Fallon on stage helping them show up all their wonderful new devices. But the main thing was the AI behind the devices, or inside the devices, rather. And these AI new services and tools within these phones actually have me wanting to give up my iPhone, guys. I want to give up my iPhone to get a Pixel phone. And I know some people who know me already be like, Tech, you be talking about switching to Android for a while. You never do it. You do it one time, you switch back. No, I really think that these tools this time really got me thinking about it. And I'm really considering making the switch. All right. Sorry, people are asking about the link. So let me just make sure they have it. You guys should really be subscribed to me so that when I go live, you automatically get the alert. Make sure you put that notification bell on as well. All right, back to the madness. So what they did was, here's some of the 9 ways AI will make the Pixel 10 the most helpful phone yet. All right, so kicking things off with, the Tensor 5 chip is what's being released. Of course, a step up from what they currently have. Getting a helping hand from Magic Q. They call it Magic Q. It's not really magic, but it is a genius. It makes it feel like magic. So as you see here, Karina asks, hey, do you have the address for tonight? Magic Q will scan your entire messages, email, accept calendar, and find exactly what this person is talking about and bring it to the forefront for you to go ahead and click the button and send that information without you having to go back and scroll through and look for the information. Yes, Siri does have something similar to that, but not as powerful as this. So again, I do enjoy that from the wonderful world of Google, and I'm really considering, just for that alone, to kind of make that switch. Just give me a second to make sure I fix this. All right, cool. Then next on the list, we have when you're making a phone call, if somebody's calling you or you're making a phone call, especially right here to Blue Terra Airways, it automatically looks through and Magic Q finds your boarding information. So if you want to talk about that on the call, if you want to see it, whatever information you need from there, it'll pop up and show you. Again, this is something cool that Magic Q can do. And this is just 2 use case. Could you just imagine everything else that you would love your phone to do for you? And I think we need to get to a point where our phones know us better than we do, because they kind of do at this moment. And I think these things to help us save time is some of the best things ever. All right. Also, with Magic Q, you have a daily hub. All right. Again, it already knows you. So it knows, hey, this is the weather. You got a project meeting at 9. You got this at 10. Keep this on your radar. You got a day left based on your emails and everything else. Now, I know question is privacy. AI is looking through all your stuff. I mean, it's already doing that. But if you don't want this, of course, back away from it. But if you are like me and you want your devices to be really smart devices, not just regular smart, really smart devices, I think this is a huge step. And that's just the first couple things we mentioned, okay? Now, the biggest thing, which I know Apple's working on with the AirPods, we haven't seen it yet, but Jimmy Fallon did a test where they made a phone call, and in Spanish, the person on the other line heard Jimmy Fallon's voice in Spanish, and then he heard her voice back to him in English, and it was in real time, which is bananas. Make an image of SCG. All right, cool. We're going to make that happen. And it was bananas to see that this actually worked in real time. And it's going to work with English, Spanish, German, Japanese, French, Hindi, Italian, Portuguese, Swedish, Russian, and Indonesian, which I think is flawless right out the gate. And again, this is all on Pixel's phone. I don't believe that you don't want. I'm going to use your prompt. We'll see what happens. But this is another huge step in AI and why I'm even thinking about making a switch. Granted, how many times when we talking to somebody with different language, you never know. You never know until you need it. I'd rather have it and not use it than need it and not have it. All right. Now, the Pixel can take a message. It can screen your calls. It could do all those wonderful things. You can have your Pixel go ahead and argue down your bill if you need to. Again, they have the best call screening I've ever seen. I know other devices starting to have it as well, but I don't know. You say you love your Pixel. I might make that switch. I'm telling you guys. It will be great for traveling. Exactly, because I do travel to DR. I do travel to all these other places that have different speaking languages. So, I mean, it's going to be huge for that, JLA. It's huge. Then, of course, help from Gemini Live. The fact that you can go ahead and pick up your camera, get Gemini Live, scan something, look at it, and it can tell you based on what it sees right away. It can talk to you, tell you what you're looking at, how much it costs. It can even help you fix things that are broken in your home, right? So if you see a light bulb or something under your sink, you show the Gemini Live, and it will show you and teach you how to fix it, which to me blows my mind. My health insurance actually paid for some of the Pixel 9 since the monitor. See, that's awesome. Right. Then we have the level up if you're note taking, of course, using stuff like Notebook LM, which I've shown on here already. Notebook LM is huge. It's now going to be integrated with Pixel screenshots and the recorder. So again, if you guys haven't seen Notebook LM, go ahead and check it out. It's a wonderful website. It's super, super amazing. And the fact that it's going to be built into the Pixel screenshots recorder and the notes, again, this is going to be a problem. When you travel in the future, yeah, JLA, so this will be perfect for you. And health is a huge thing as well. So, with the iPhone, I'm using my Apple Watch for health. I have the Oura Ring, but the Oura Ring I know works with Pixels, but that's something to think about as well. I know Google also have their own smartwatch or, devices as well. Take time for yourself in the Pixel Journal. So now Pixel Journal, again, we spoke, speaking about health, great segue into Pixel Journal. Talking about personal growth, whether it be health, whether it be finance, whether it be anything you're looking at. This is also built in with the AI, giving you morning miles at the lake. Like I just took a nice walk this weekend with the family. It was a beautiful walk, a beautiful hike in the bushes. It was a beautiful sight to see. And I wish we could do that every morning. It was so good this past weekend. So again, things like this and the fact that it keeps all this information for you, gives you reflections. I wish my phone did that now. But nonetheless, again, let's go on to the next thing. Find writing support right in the Gboard. So check your text, fix your writing errors. You guys already know based on the titles that I post, I need help with my writing, right? Fixing my errors, right? This will do all that for you. I mean, listen, this is huge. Make you sound more professional. I love this tool as well. And of course, you can make music with a recorder. As you guys know, we're huge into the music generation when it comes to AI. And the fact that now this is built into Google is amazing. All right. So these are some of the things that we saw them show off that I think is great. Not to mention Gemini, which is, their AI. Not to mention the Photos app, that now with the Photos app, you can do some amazing things with that as well. All right. You could take photos, you could remove things from the background, you could do a bunch of things, which I thought was on this list. But no, it's not. So let's go ahead and check that out. I thought it was on this blog. Interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Because their photos. This is regular Google AI. The photo app that allows you can now make some amazing changes. Yeah, here we go. Let's take a look at it. So the Photos app also help you take better photos. It will walk you through the steps of taking a photo. Hey, don't wait, stop right here. Wait, yep, zoom in right here, touch right here, focus in here, move up, take the shot, zoom in. Like the fact that it does that is phenomenal. Now, granted, how many people are going to use this? Because you'll be sitting there like, you know what? Wait a second. Like, I am not, like, you don't have the time. You just want to take the photo. But the fact that if you have that moment, that you want to take that perfect shot, this will help you do so, which is pretty awesome. All right. Then you have this right here. Make this photo looks better, right? It's looking, it's processing, and it got rid of the glare and kept everything else. Like that blows my mind. The fact that it can do that on device without having to be on the internet, this is phenomenal. So all those wonderful people who like to take photos and post them everywhere or take photos of your loved ones, this is going to be huge. And if you look at this right here too, it can now take people out of the photo and still leave the background the way it should be, or add them to the photo. Which to me is, look at this, and it add the proper shadows to it, which I think is beyond awesome. All right. Then you have group pictures where some people's faces weren't looking the right way or they're not smiling. Here it is. Perfection. I have a 2-year-old. Sometimes we get a great picture, but she's looking this way. She's smiling. She's looking down below. This will fix all of that. Huge. This is huge. Then, of course, the videos get a better stabilization, 8K recording. I think this is going to be pretty sick, guys. I know I'm trying to sell you guys on the Pixel. I'm trying to sell myself on the Pixel. No more cutting up photos after. Exactly. So, again, this is some of the cool things that Google showed off this week. And I'm definitely pumped to even think about getting a Pixel Fold. That's kind of where my head is going. Or if I'm going to stay with the iPhone and just have a secondary phone as my second driver, I might go with probably the Pixel 9a or the Pixel 10. But either way, that is kind of the plan. I really enjoyed seeing all these cool things come out of Google. And the fact that it's built into the device, I think is pretty huge. And it's making me consider a person that been using Apple products forever. I have an iPad mini, MacBook, Mac mini, Apple Watch, iPhones, AirPod Max. I'm in the Apple ecosystem for life. All right. I have like almost 2 terabytes of data when it comes to photos. I will definitely make that switch. I love Google Photos. I use Google services already. It only makes sense. All right. On to some more news that's happening this wonderful past week. We're going to dive into. We're going to go ahead and talk about the wonderful world of ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT 5 came out. A lot of people weren't happy with it. If you guys didn't see, a lot of people, got rid of their subscription because they didn't like how they just put everything into one, and that ChatGPT 5 wasn't as friendly, didn't do some of the things that O4 did, etc. It was some of the craziest things I've seen on the internet. Welcome on in, Jen. I appreciate you, buddy. How you been? I'm doing fantastic. Have you tried the local models? I have tried the local GPT models. I installed one on my Mac Mini. Speaking of Mac Minis, and it worked perfectly. It did everything I needed to do, which is pretty awesome. So we could discuss that, but I was telling people that they should really look into that. Like I'm trying to not sell, but set up two local models for two different companies to utilize it for their privacy. Like it works as you intended it would work, So it's pretty cool. Have you tried it out? So yeah, so GPT-5, a lot of people got upset. They wanted to change. They did a quick revamped and gave back those additional models, those the O4s, etc. And it just blows my mind sometimes to think about people were complaining there was too much models to select from. So OpenAI said, "All right, we put them all into one." And he was like, "Nah, don't do that. Put it back together." And we live. I'm in a space where people do that a lot. I'm not gonna say what space that is, but I want this. I want this. I want this. Okay, here you go. Nah, I don't want that. I don't want that. Put it back. Put it back. It cracks me up to see it. It happens everywhere. People are never happy. But nonetheless, I do agree. ChatGPT 5 wasn't as great as I thought it would be. But nonetheless, ChatGPT 6 is coming out, ladies and gentlemen. And ChatGPT 6 from Sam himself, he states that this ChatGPT 6 will be out sooner and faster than the gap between 4 and 5. And it would also be like your personal AI assistant, AI agent. It will give you a different response, a different answer based on your interaction with it than somebody else. So, cannot wait to see ChatGPT 6 out in a while and get it to be customized to you. All right. So, I know they learned from this mistake on how they rolled out 5. So, I'm sure when they come to roll out 6, it's going to be bigger, better, and different, as they state here, and they learn from their mistakes. Local deep seek. It wasn't very powerful. Really? Which version did you try? Because DeepSeek, speaking of DeepSeek, we're going to go ahead and segue, since you said it, we're going to go ahead and segue to DeepSeek 3. Version 3 is out, ladies and gentlemen. Version 3.1 is here. All right, so make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. It based on this, it has 685B parameters, longer context windows, multiple tensor formats, downloadable now on Hugging Face, and still awaiting API influence launch. So influence launch. So yeah. So I mean, DeepSeek version. I keep seeing DeepSeek. I said it right there. DeepSeek version 3 is out right now. So if you want to try it out, definitely go ahead and try it out. I don't know which one you did try. It was a few months ago. I tried to write a story, couldn't remember a single character. That's horrible. Well, I hope this version is better. Go ahead and check it out. It was part of the news we had to discuss anyway. So thank you for helping me segue into that. That's 2 segues you guys have helped me with tonight. All right. We got 2 more things to discuss in news, and then we're going to dive into some fun stuff. I know you guys came to see the fun stuff, right? All right. So first things first, go ahead over to Copilot. Is now in Excel. Copilot is doing big things in Excel. What you mean by big things, Tech? Well, we go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Now you can go ahead and put equal Copilot in Excel and ask it for whatever you want, and it will start creating it for you. Like you want airport codes, just add in countries, and it gives you all the airport codes. Guess what? It definitely does that, which is pretty cool. Microsoft is really pushing Copilot to do some amazing things, and I've used it just recently to do some internal things in 365, creating flows and automations and apps, and Copilot really did a great job. So shout out to Microsoft and Copilot. They are doing big things with it. I mean, when I tried Copilot months ago, maybe almost a year probably, it wasn't the greatest thing on the planet. It was horrible for me anyway, my experience. Fast forward to a couple weeks ago, Copilot's been doing some big things. But nonetheless, this will be, I believe it's in beta right now. So if you are on the, I guess what's that Microsoft plan that you want to try out things, if you're on the developer or whatever the plan is, you can have access to this function as early as today. All right. So if you guys are using Office 365 and you check off that, hey, I want to be in the developer or I forgot the name of the program where you can try out things. If you are in that, this is out for you guys right now. So go ahead and watch the video if you guys prefer.
We're not just creating a new function, we're actually unlocking a new way of thinking. Joe, why don't you go ahead and show them how to use this new function?
Absolutely. The Copilot function is just like any other function. You access it by typing equals Copilot, and there you can see its signature. The most important arguments are the first 2. The first one is the prompt. It's the prompt you're sending the LLM. And then the second argument is any context that you might want to send the LLM to consider. Once you've provided that and hit enter, we send it to the LLM considers it, and the results are returned to you in your grid.
That's what I love about this function. It's just like so deeply and seamlessly integrated into Excel, into your workbook, part of your model. It's fantastic. Keep going.
Yeah, let's take a look here. I've got a spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet has some feedback about the coffee machine in the cafeteria. But it's difficult to understand what the feedback's about. So I'm going to go equals Copilot, and I'm going to give it a prompt here, and I'm going to say, summarize this feedback into a paragraph. And then I'm going to pass in the feedback. That goes away, calculates, and the result comes back. And you can see it's here in my grid.
So that's amazing. I'm not going to go all the way through with that. Just want to show you guys the cool things that Copilot in Excel can actually do now. All right. So again, if you guys have access to the developer plan or the beta plan, go ahead and check it out. You guys can have it now for free. All right. We'll wait for the ads to finish up, and then we'll dive into our not last bit of news, but our regular static news, and that is Meta has unveiled smart glasses with display in September. So now, think Dragon Ball Z. Internally in the display, you'll have awesome stats that you can see, only you can see within the glasses. Now, I do have a pair of these Ray-Ban smart Meta shades. Crazy enough, I got these, a long time ago. My friend was, 3 years now? My friend was getting married. We're going to DR, and I wanted some glasses that can take photos. And I purchased these that time, and I took it to DR, and it worked flawlessly. It records video, it takes photos. It was phenomenal. Once implemented, so good AI glasses. I was about to say, all this would be awesome once. Yeah, we need some good AI glasses. That's what we definitely need. Some good AI glasses. And this might be it. We'll find out. They've been testing it out. Like I said, they have some internals that they're going to have with these shades. So this is not what I have. And I doubt mine can get this upgrade. I'll have to buy the new one. But like I said, I brought mine a while ago, and it did exactly what it wanted to do. You say, hey, Meta, take a picture. Hey, Meta, record a video, answer the phone calls. And it worked perfectly, guys. So I highly recommend, if you guys are going on vacation and you guys want to be hands-free, not pull out your phone every 5 minutes and enjoy the thing that you're in, I highly recommend getting you some smart glasses like these. I can recommend these. I can't recommend anything else that can actually do what you want it to do while you're on vacation, right? If you want to take a photo without pulling out your phone and looking through the screen, you say, hey, take a picture, take that. If you go to concerts, you go to sporting events, wrestling, this is great for you guys. I go to events all the time, and I see people looking through their phone to watch the event. And sometimes it's not fun, right? Because you could have stayed home and watched it on screen. Being there in the experience is fun, and having these type of glasses will be huge for you guys. So I highly recommend checking these out, especially if you do go, different places, or you have events planned, sporting events like Bucks beating up on your favorite team. That's perfectly fine. All right. So next on the list, we're going to talk about a wonderful company that we've shown here many a times, and that is Runway. All right. So Runway announced that they have, which I'm going to play for you right now. Okay. Intriguing. All right. Maybe there's no sound to it. All right. So Runway has, why does it look so beautiful? Okay. Runway Games. All right. So basically what you do is you go to the site, you upload an image, and you play a game. So again, going back to Runway, they are the video editing program that we use to change stuff in the background, change lighting, change things on the fly. Now they're diving into the video game space. All right. So if you guys want to take a look with me, we could try it out together. I haven't tried it out yet. It's called Runway Game Worlds, as you guys can see here. And it's supposed to be fun. All right. It's supposed to be an amazing thing where it generates pixels, experiences on the fly based on what you're saying and what you're doing. All right, so let's see what this shows here. Oh, so this is how they do it? All right, let's do it together, chat. I'm down to do that too. I'm down to build something like that. We should definitely build something like that everywhere. I'm down. Listen, we got some stuff in the pipeline, buddy. I am so down to do that. So let's talk about it. All right, let's go ahead to Runway Worlds. Here it is right here. Let's start exploring. Okay. Now we can create a game world. We can jump into one of these. Let's create one, right, chat? Let's do it together. Together forever. Zoom in. All right, chat. So you guys help me out. What's the name of the game world? Come on, you guys tell me. We'll make it do what it do. Tell me what you guys name this game world. Any kind of game. You guys pick it. Welcome on in, G Wayne. I have faith you guys are not going to say anything out to Ada. Medieval fantasy. I love it. What a name. Thank you, sir. All right. Let's auto complete. Or do you guys want to type in what our game is about? Give me something to type about. What's the game about? This is the interactive part of the stream. What should the game be about, guys? Hi-ho. Do me look up. I can add it to like ChatGPT and find out what would be a nice description. Saving the Princess STG from the Blue-Eyed White Dragon. All right, there it is. Just for you. Okay, I like that. Next. Yeah, game is private, make it public, share with others. Nah, we'll leave it private for now. It's generating the image. King Arthur was kidnapped, and Merlin is on the adventure to save the king. Is that Brito? That's the next one. Let's see. Brady, go ahead and gave us this. Generating the image. I want to see how they do this. This is interesting. Since Brady wants to be the greatest. All right, there it is. The blue-eyed white dragon, and I see the princess back here. All right, it's did a good job, chat. It's did a good job. We got the blue-eyed white dragon. All right, let's go ahead. Let's create the game world. Okay, that's what I understand. You must rescue the princess and the blue-eyed white dragon mountains. Okay. What is your character's name? All right. Character's name is we'll do King Zeprito. Actually, no. I want to put your name out there. I'm just, I mean, I want you to get mad. Like, Tech, you put my name in AI, I'm not going to do it. So let's do King Ken. There it is. Keep it easy. Nice to meet you, King Ken. We can now generate your avatar. Upload an image for upload an image. Okay. All right. Stand by. Chat. Stand by. Let us upload an image. Okay. All right. Ha. I have a great image. This image. All right. So this is an image from way back when. This is from 2018. Yeah. 2018. All right. Let's do this. How do I upload a reference? There it is. Okay. Okay. There it is, chat. STG from back in the day, 2018. That's how I used to go to work, guys, like every day. Not in the same suit, but different colors. All right, generate with the image. Let's see what we get. Let's see what kind of avatar we get from this image. I think I look just like him. I looks just like King Ken. They did a flawless job. I love the hair. This is awesome. This is me at like 300 and something pounds. I love it. Face is nice and full. I love this. Let's go. All right. Nah, we ain't regenerating. Love the hair. I wish I had hair like that. I wish I had hair like it just, you know. It did change it perfectly to be appropriate with the story, which I like. Right? It did a great job there. So there's no sound, it looks like so far. Okay. Rescue your daughter, Princess STG, from the blue eyed white dragon. What a story. All right. So vitality, we got 100. Begin your quest. 6 minutes. All right. The castle guards shout, pierce the morning stainless. Look at this. Look at this stillness. Look at this. Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. Look at STG. Your daughter, Princess STG, was gone. The blue-eyed dragon took her, leaving a trail of ash and fear towards the forbidden dragon's peak. It's hallucinating the plot. Where's Merlin? Oh no, we didn't use that one. We used White Wing Brady's, which is saving the Princess STG from the blue-eyed dragon. So we didn't use Zepritos. So take a look. So it's doing the right thing so far. All right, this is White Wayne Brady, and who's this? This is Gemma. This is Gem. This is you right here, Gem. White Wayne Brady and Gem. Let's go. Your Majesty, we must consider the royal guard's strength. The beast is cunning. We need a plan. Will you lead the charge yourself or rely on your trusted commanders? Sorry. So I have for looking down. All right, so I get to type. All right, let's do this. I demand answers about the castle's defense during the abduction. Yeah, I demand answers. Let the dragon keep the princess? Well, Your Majesty, the outer guards were neutralized swiftly. We found no signs of struggle within the castle walls. So this is pretty cool. I mean, we could actually build something like this too, right, chat? Like we can build something that this type of storyboard type of thing. But I do like that companies are getting into that, which I think is pretty cool, right? Because you could take this game and then make it public and people can play it. Think of D&D on a whole nother level too, right? So I really do like this. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Now I want another prompt to come up so I can say something crazy, right? Like I want to see how far it can go. It seemed the beast knew the layout almost as if it was guided. The advisor's words hint at an inside threat or strange knowledge. Time spent, yield. Okay, let's go. The blue-eyed dragon's trail is still fresh, but the revelation of the potential breach changes your immediate priorities. Will you trust the general to lead the pursuit or investigate the unsettling possibilities of an internal treachery? I say, kill everyone. Ask questions later, and I'll go save my princess. Let's see what this says here. I would like to see. It's like a D&D campaign for sure. Like I said, can you imagine taking that to the next level? I want to see what it does now. Yes, she's my priority. It does. All of the concerns. Yeah, we need to haste. I need to move in haste right now. So I don't know. Okay, fail to generate image. Okay, all right. I don't know. I don't know. Jam, you looking real shisty over here. What are you doing here, Jam? Precious minutes tick away. Your path is clear. Princess SCG must be found, Will you immediately pursue the dragon or briefly address the security breach? Yo, go get the dragon. Nah, I ain't doing no investigation. Let's go. Take a small elite guard unit immediately. Follow the dragon's trail. All right. So now we're on the dragon's trail. Yo, Squad Supreme, welcome on in. All right. So this looks cool. All right. So as you guys can see, we're going through the game. We got the new challenges. So basically what it does is give you a few options, right? So as you saw here, the dragon took the princess. Now we had to either go and try to get our princess back or focus on investigating who allowed the dragon to come in and just get the princess. Of course, we chose go find the princess, and now we have a new challenge, which is follow the dragon's trail. Okay. See, I don't like how Jem just be pointing at me. What AI will take my existing video and add AI effects? Ah, that's a good question. A lot of them will actually. Runway, the exact same tool that we're using right now. This is just for video games. Runway will be your best bet. Okay. We've used it in the past to change everything to snow or have hot dogs falling out the sky. We've done a lot of cool things with Runway. So my advice is to use Runway. You can do exclamation marks. I don't think we have Runway up here. Just go to runway.com, sign up, and try it out. Or if you want to, Squad Supreme, send us the video. Send us the video right now. We'll do it on stream. So you can actually see how it works before diving into it. You send it to me on Discord if you have Discord. So what I think, I think because we zoomed in, because I'm like, why is it cutting off? Oh, no, that's not zoomed in or not. So it's in beta or alpha. So like this stuff has to be moved, I'm sure, because like it's cutting off my head here. Nonetheless, you guys get the gist of this awesome new tool from Runway. Again, it is Game Worlds. It's in beta, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. Not bad at all, right? So definitely check it out, and let's see what's going on there, all right? Now it's going to 11 Labs. Now 11 Labs now has a video to music flow.
You can now upload a video to 11 Labs and get unique music generated based on the context of the video. The music you're hearing now was generated using our new video to music flow. Let me show you how it works. In 11 Labs, head to Studio and then click Video to Music. Upload a video and you'll be given a prompt describing the track that you're about to generate. And you can edit this if you like, but I'm going to hit Generate. This track is entirely unique and it matches the vibe well.
If I want to, I can now add voiceovers and sound effects to my video in 11 Labs Studio.
And this feature's great at adding background music to vlog style videos, just like this one.
Try this feature out for free in 11 Labs Studio or using the link below.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 11 Labs. So we're going to test this out. Let me see some of the other things they did here, which looks pretty cool. This is just created for this video. Just upload the video and it added this background music and sound to it. Impressive. All right, we're going to test this out. As you guys know, some of these things, most everything here, I don't test out until we do it live on Mondays. So that's pretty cool. And what's this there? That's pretty cool. All right. And what's this? All right, let's do it. Let's go ahead, chat. Let's make it happen. All right, let's create a video. Chat, as always, everybody from anywhere, give me a prompt. Let's make a video, and then we're going to upload to 11 Labs and see what it gives us. All right, I'm waiting for the prompt. Come on, chat. Yeah, I got this. I got faith in y'all. That's pretty cool. I just want to check that out. Let's make a VO video, which is 8 seconds long, and let's see what song it will give that video. I'm going to think of one while you guys are thinking of it as well. We can do a couple of them. I'm going to do a video. 2 Greek gods fighting. I like that. I love it. I love Greek mythology too, so great call on the Greek gods. All right, let's make that video. Bum, 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 bum. Take 2 or 3 minutes. All right, let it do its thing while we go ahead and close out some of this stuff here that we've utilized already. But yeah, I wanna have some fun. I'm definitely gonna make some cool things using voice and imagery and see how that works out for the community. But I think we're getting to a point now where we could do some cool things with AI, and I'm very excited. All right, we could check back when the video is done. Let it do its thing. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and look at some more news that we had going on, and this is Quen. As you guys know, we're a big fan of Quen over here on this channel. We spoke about them, and I brought it up to you guys' attention the last 2 videos ago. We did bring it back up, but Quen now has a image edit. What that means is you can take your one image and do and add multiple things to it, as you guys can see here, which I think is pretty cool. All right. So the model is free, as you guys are aware. It's 100% free. You guys already have been utilizing it to do the things that you want. But the cool thing is you have your input image and you can say, hey, give us another view, turn it the other way. Like, that is pretty cool. You can also do some type of synergy with it, look at the left, have the dog at the other side. Like, this is pretty cool. You can also change it up entirely. Say, hey, do this with it, do that with it, do this. Like, this is sick. This is super awesome. You can edit in objects. You can take out objects, right? Look, you can remove the hair from this thing. Like, this is a pretty cool tool, guys. You can replace things around within the image, and it keeps the image the way it was, but just does the thing that you ask it to do, which I think is very difficult these days for a lot of models to pull off. And you can do virtual try-ons, right? Different outfits with the same image. So it doesn't change the person like some of these things do. It actually keeps the image, which I think is pretty awesome. All right. We have text editing, which is also another thing here too. So this is pretty cool that Gwen, which is a free tool, guys, free tool, have these awesome upgrades done to it. And we're going to test that out today as well. But let's go ahead and go back to our video. And there it is. So we have electricity in the background. We have people fighting, no music. All right. Sound effects sounds great. Yeah, VO does great with the sound effects. Like, it's super accurate. And electricity in the background, the lightning and the thunder. So that's pretty cool. All right. So we got a video, guys. Chat, give me another prompt. We'll put another prompt on while we test this out. All right. Let's go ahead over to 11 Labs. Let's go ahead and upload our video. Considering AI has gotten so good for making realistic videos, do you think it's able to create things like a VTuber model? 100% Sleepy Link. VTube model? 100%. VTuber? Yeah. 100% I can say that. It can make that. It can create that with no problem. Wait, did I pick the right thing? Yes, I did. Video to music. All right. So it says it's generating the music. Intense, dynamic ancient battle between 2 warriors. All right, guys. You guys ready for this? I mean, it's not bad, but it is not bad. Yes, NVIDIA AI does VTuber models very good. There you go, right. I know somebody does it already. Okay, all right. Listen. It does sound like getting ready for football Sunday, doesn't it? I mean, that makes sense. And the cool thing is we can do voiceovers over it. Yeah, we know why. Let's go. Get your VTuber going, baby. Let's do it. Yes, AI can make VTubers for you. I still do recommend if you want to get like emotes and stuff done, definitely go pay some artists for that. But VTuber, yeah. Definitely do that. Use AI for that. Please. Make it do what it do. Zaprito, full model that can be broken down into animated fragments for capture and tracking. As far as I'm aware, you can create a very excellent VTuber concept art or the actual model. But I don't know any AI that breaks the image down to segments and capture the tracking. Yeah, I guess definitely try in video AI. I know you can do that. But if you want to talk about something that captures you completely well, I'm sorry, we're gonna say it again. Runway, guys. I know you guys remember when we showed Runway the very first time, and you guys are like, "What? It does that?" So Runway has a. I don't want Runway games. I just want Runway by itself. Runway AI. So Runway has a model that allows you to become your avatar. Raleigh, welcome on in, my dear. How are you? Which one was it? Is it Gen? Is Act Two? That's what it is. Got to be Act Two. I think once you're done with, oh no, it's not Act Two. Act Two was this. Show me a different side of things. What was it? It was not Act Two, guys. It was that model that is this. I think is this right here. No, not that. Huh. I gotta find what it was again. But you can become the VTuber, for example. Most people groups change way more though. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. You might have to capture it and in broken pieces so that you have each thing. No, I see what you're saying now. That makes a lot of sense, Sabrito. Here go the zombies. Our first person shooter. All right. Let's go ahead and try this out in studio. Zabrito is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys saw early in the beginning, him and Deadman Falcon are my Patreon members. Shout out to them. I'm going to give them shout outs throughout the entire thing. Once they have their web links ready to go, I will also be promoting their web links where you can find them, where you can have access to them, and they can also help you get to where you want to be, especially in this AI space. Ninja Turtles Warrior Princess. If it gives me that video, great. Is that an image you want me to generate? Let's see what this music sound like first. That was pretty good, chat. I like this one. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, not bad at all. All right, so what does creating a project do? Let me see what that does. Because that we just got was just, okay. So it actually goes out and creates the project. Okay, cool. We could do edits and stuff like that from this, but that's pretty good. I definitely do like that. That is pretty awesome. pretty awesome. Shout out to them in that. Indeed, they did a great job pulling that off. Super pumped about that. All right, we're going to go ahead and take Ninja Turtle Warrior Princess. All right, so let's go ahead and go over to Quen, and we're going to test a few things out. Okay. Let's go ahead and create. All right, you guys give me some images that we can go ahead and create. I'm going to make it do what it do. Make one I suggested earlier. Oh my, send it back to me. Send it back to me. Send me back the prompt and I'll do it. Ninja Turtle Warrior Princess. Yeah? All right. Perfect. Saving that one. All right. Let's get some more. Sad Super Tech guy getting off his shirt at Target after taking off his shirt. All right, let's see. Let's see what it creates, chat. Let's see what it does. I'm excited to see this because you got jokes today. On the red team, the black team, any prompt you guys want me to do, let me know. We'll make it do what it do. Let's get a few images out there. I also want to edit it with Quen to see if it does a great job as it says it does. Seeing this article here saying that it does that, let's see what it does. Yeah, so Super Tech, wow, look at that. He does look sad. And he is at Target. Oh, gee. Look at that Super Tech God. Welcome on in, Miles, with the raid. Speaking of Miles, we got to pull Miles back up. We got to give Miles another call. Can we give a shout out to Miles, please? Thank you for the raid, Miles. Welcome in, Raiders. How you guys doing? I'm Ken, a.k.a. the Super Tech God. I'm out here doing some fun things. I've been fantastic, Miles. How you been, buddy? Hope all is well with you. Give you a shout out, please. I do love the Buccaneers. You don't like the Buccaneers, though. You like the Bears. The Bears. You've been great, man. I'm so glad to hear that, Miles. Hey, no problem. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. They spelled it wrong. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's the Super Tech guy. Any more prompts, chat? Any more prompts? Any more prompts? We play this version all the time. Favorite game, do? Let's go. Let's go, Miles. Love to hear that. We go ahead to Discord and see if we have any prompters in the Discord. I've been fantastic, playing Snap, making it do what it do. And now, of course, today's Tech Talk Monday, so we dive right into AI. Oh, Zebrito, I love this one. Zebrito, GG's on that. I'm glad that image, I'm glad I got that. You did that perfectly, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even this one, too, right? I like this one a lot. It should be chilling, right? They shouldn't be doing other stuff. Yes, sir. Of course, still on Marvel Snap. Top 5 wielding infinite gauntlet. Picture of top 5. A picture of Sino. Do I have a Sino here? Do I have a picture of Sino? Let me see if I can find a picture of Sino. Oh, my ring, my aura ring says, Tech, you need to go to sleep. I don't even have it on. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see, we have a picture of Sino that we can go ahead and put in here. We do a picture of Sino. All right, cool. So let me do it. Okay, let's add an image. Wielding the, he said, have you already got that? There we go. Let's see what it does here, chat. I'm intrigued to see if it puts Cena with the Infinity Gauntlet. If it knows what the Infinity Gauntlet is, it should know it. But let's go ahead. Back to the prompts. Yeah, let's see if Quinn got what it got. Let's see if it says it does everything. Chat, it actually did. It did something. It gave Cena an Infinity Gauntlet, but it's not the Infinity Gauntlet. But it actually put Ceno's hand up there. Like, how do you know Ceno hand that light? Did a good job. Did a great job there, chat. All right. It looks like it did a good job. I'm not even mad at that. Any other pictures, guys? Any other prompts? Yeah, they can, legally they can't put the real one, so I get it. We have any other prompts you want to put up there? Oh, somebody did send me some prompts earlier. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Zelda Lost in the Underworld City. All right, so let's do this. Let's put Zelda. See what comes up. Zelda in a lost underworld city. I mean, it gave us a great link before, so let's see. And then we have image to greet kids back to school with diversity among the students. All right, let's do that next. I've been playing some high voltage. I got to the mystery variant. I got 2 days left, so I got to make it happen. Okay, so I don't know. It likes these symbols for some reason. I don't know if it's taking it from me or what, but it definitely do like these symbols a lot. Dead Man, that's right, buddy. We're doing, Cena and I are going to be doing we have a league. We have to pick who's going to get numbers. We're going to have a fun time with that. Dead Man Falcon, my other patron in the building. Welcome on in, Dead Man. How are you, buddy? Good luck with your draft. Image to greet kids back to school with diversity among the students. This is secret AI now. What are you talking about? Man, listen, I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. We have some cool things, some cool tools, all about image generation today. We do have some awesome image generation tools out there we're going to talk about. Yeah, the symbols might be, man. It might be. You're right. It might be. Don't look too much at those symbols. It might do something freaky to you. All right, back to school. This is pretty cute. All right, let's go ahead and download this. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Thank you, Miles. Thank you. All right, so we got a bunch of images. Pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and take one of these images and do the edit and see if it can do exactly what it said it can do. We'll take the Sino one back. Okay, I think I broke the computer. I sure did, Tech. We'll take the Sino one back. Have Sino looking away to the left. And let's see if it does that. Let's see if it actually does that part that it says it was going to do. Because I would be intrigued how great this image tool works, this editing image tool works. Hey, Mr. Hollow, Tom Hollow in the building. It moves. I mean, it did what it did. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that hard button. Please give Mr. Cold Hollow some love. Hit that hard button. 100% I am. 1000% a fan of Angel. I had me and my lady watch the entire series over. She never saw it, so it was great to watch it with her. Like, it was the best thing ever, man. Big fan of Angel. I can rewatch that anytime, and I can rewatch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. many times too. So, yes. So, yes, I do like the wonderful Mr. Firefly himself, Joss Whedon. Big fan of Angel, man. Big fan of Angel. Make the gauntlet bigger. It is Sino's birthday coming up in a few days, actually. The 29th is Sino's birthday. You don't like the song? Stop it. Oh, the reflection pump? Yeah, that's fine. That's true. He is a vampire. He sees reflection in the puddle. It's so facts. All right, so it could make the gauntlet bigger. I don't know if it's trying to not get in trouble with Disney here. So I would assume that's why they didn't make it bigger. But it tried to get his face to turn, which I'm kind of intrigued. All right, I'm gonna do my face now. Do 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 do. Let's do. Change my blazer to red. They made points to remove it all other scenes. That is so true, Mr. Cole. Very true. I didn't even think about that. And it's funny because one of my favorite scenes from one of the episodes was him going into the gym, and the people in the behind the mirror are doing the crazy like the sacrifice, the rituals, and he like throws the thing through the mirror. I'm like, oh, that's pretty sick. You never know what's behind those gym mirrors, right? So that's very true. Guys did a good job. It changed my blazer to red. Holy moly, that's a power red right there. Dan Man Falcon, welcome back in, buddy. Hope you have a great team. If you drafted on one of those websites, let us know the score. I'm intrigued to know what the score is. It did a good job here, chat. Did a good job. Okay. It did a good job. Now let's see. That's super bright red. Let's see. Make the tie and the lapel. Let's see what the lapel is. Pewter. Okay. Oh. It's processing. Let's see what it does. That's power red for you right there. Power red. And it did it, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Bucks colors here. We got the pewter silver and the Bucks red. Ow, ow, ow. Look at that, chat. It did a great job. Did a great job from this photo. All right, cool. All right, so now I want to talk to you guys about something else as to why I said that these things are bananas. So, what came out last week? Infinite Red Facts. Oh, you did? Let's go. Angel reflection in the water included the symbol of his soul. Ah, Mr. Hollow. There it is. There it is. I love that. All right. So his reflection in the water is intentionally included as a symbol of his soul, despite vampires, wow, having no reflection. Although it was a mistake made during the filming, the creators decided to keep it in to found as a metaphor for his struggle and his humanity. Ah, AI does what it does best. And there it is, chat. What a wonderful response for that. And because we're on the angel train, you know what? Let's go back to Gwen. They had to come up with something, right? Let's make an image. Angel versus Illyria. Is how we spelled her name? I think so. Let's see if they know who they are. 100% they had to say that, right? Like they had to pull that off because they made the mistake initially. So, I mean, I like, it was Illyria. Okay. I like how they did that though. Like I'm sure they're gonna give us angels here. They're not gonna give us Angel from Buffy. I think I had to say that. Yeah, like I said, I knew they were gonna give us angels. All right, so let's do this. Angel from the WB show and spinoff of Buffy versus Illyria. Now that song stuck in my head. Thank you for coming in and mentioning that now. I do have the comics as well. So I did read the comics after the show ended. I'm not sure if you guys seen it. If you guys did, definitely check it out if y'all didn't. All right. So still didn't do it, but you know what? I'm not mad at this. Guess what? We're going to download this too, chat. All right. So we got a bunch of cool images, and that is based off of our next set of news that I just showed you guys. And that is Nano Banana. So, yes, I've been teasing and not teasing, but I've been saying in all my promotions today that AI generation has gone bananas. And this is the reason why. This new image editor is mind blowing. It's doing crazy things out there. For example, it is changing the purse from this image and putting this new purse on it without any changes at all. Like nothing. You see how we try to do certain things just now with the colors and everything? Some of it worked perfectly. It made my lapels super, a little bit larger. This Nano Banana has been doing phenomenal things. And people are just like, what? How is this even possible? Like, you know how great this is going to be for advertisements? Not having to do reshoots, just putting in their product and putting it on said person. It's pretty awesome. But take another look. We have these photos here. So it took two photos and put it into one. Say, hey, have this girl from this photo holding this bottle from this photo, and look what it did, chat. So again, you're thinking about advertisements, any of this stuff. Very scary, right, Rain Brady? The advertisement world is about to be in an uproar because now, look at this. This is this looks super real. Like this looks like exactly what happened, but that wasn't the case. Take this, put it here, and again, yes, we do see the light shining here, so they didn't really get to finish that off, but those people who are in that world using Photoshop, they can do this stuff, which is pretty impressive. I'm still shocked. I'm super shocked about this. Let's take another one. Two different photos. Have her Look at here is it right here. Like, have her keep this. Like, what? Have her looking away, like, and it kept it perfectly. Unlike Sino's photo, where when Sino looks to the side, it's a completely different face of Sino. It looks a little bit older. This one kept the actual face the way it was. Yo, Poppy Hendricks, welcome on in, buddy. Welcome to the stream. We're going over some madness that's happening in the AI space, things that are going bananas when it comes to nano banana. Then you look at this old photo. Look at this old photo, okay? Not only can nano banana do some crazy things, look what it did to this photo. I didn't even know that was a balloon a second ago. I had no idea. It took the old photo and added color to it. Like, excuse me? So this nano banana thing that's out, nobody knows who it comes from. Like, nobody knows who's the model behind it. People speculate. People are saying it is Google because one of the Google or two of the Google AI developers posted a picture of a banana. So people are calling it Google's nano banana. And if it is Google's nano banana, which again is a code name, and this is going to be in Google's Gemini 3 or just a separate thing altogether, I don't know. I don't know. Yo, Chris, welcome on in, buddy. I'm telling you guys, I said that's why I said what I said. This image generation is bananas. Here's another example. Older photo, black and white. Look what it did to it to get it in color. You got to be kidding me. Gaslighting grandma with fake family photos. Like this is amazing. Spider Monkey, welcome on in. This is Google's Nano Banana platform. Now, before you guys go start Googling Nano Banana, don't do it. There are a bunch of fake websites claiming to be Nano Banana or claiming to have you use. It's not Nano Banana. There is one way right now to access Nano Banana, and it's for free. And we're going to do that shortly. I just want to show you guys what this looks like first so you guys can get pumped and hype. And like I said, that's why I asked you guys for those prompts, because we're going to take those same photos and we're going to try to do crazy things with it. All right? So definitely check this out. The woman dropped the boy and asked, what are you doing looking at different women? Tell us Nano Banana. All right? Direct me to Nano Banana. It might not. Be careful, chat. Be careful. Look at this picture of this black and white photo. Like, I'm really going to take photos from my mom's house and really test this out. Like, this is pretty cool. This is pretty accurate. I will give you guys two more. Look how blurry this looks, right? It's super blurry. You really can't tell anything going on. I can't really see the mother's face. And voila, chat. Voila. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If it's Google, it's definitely be a part of Gemini 3. I totally agree. I think it will be. And again, this is they're coming. I said the same in the Discord. Smoke packs agree with me. Gemini 3 is coming for ChatGPT. I'm talking about coming for ChatGPT. And here's the last photo, chat. This right here is remarkable. Remarkable. From this, you can barely see anything going on here to look at this. Flawless. Yes, dead man. Flawless. Okay. So those are some of the examples that we have going on here. You have trying Nano Banana, changing image and adding color, right? Background, all that. You have Nano Banana doing things like taking this one photo and then changing this completely. So there's one photo, from this one photo, change the entire color of the outfit without making any mistakes, without modifying the person, and then saying, move the camera down to see the face. Like, all of this is mind-blowing to see actually happening. People are saying that it also takes a 3D space, 3D characters and 2D images. So that's kind of how it might work, right? It looks like it definitely takes the 3D and the 2D aspect and do some cool things with it. Nonetheless, here's our chance. I'm going to show you guys how you can do it, how you can access it right now for free, okay? Now, we're going to go to a website called LLM Arena, ladies and gentlemen, all right? So this site's been around for a long time. I know some of you guys who been in the space knows about it. What you're going to do is you're going to go to battle. It's the only way you can do it is go to battle. And what you do here is you upload your image. Okay, chat? You upload your image or actually generate an image, either one. We're going to go ahead and upload that angel image that we had just now. And we're going to say, have switch the colors of the background to red and swap both characters' position. Now, before I hit this button, what this means is, yes, you can go ahead and try this. It is free. LLM Arena. I'm going to post this in the chat so you guys know it's real. This is the site you can go to. You might not get it on your first try. Okay, you might not get it on your second try, but you can continue trying for free until you get Nano Banana. The way this works, this website works, it is a battle. So it's going to give you 2 different LLMs, and you got to pick which one you think is best, and then it'll show you what they are. All right, so let's go ahead and try this. This was an error. Okay, all right. So did I do something wrong? Supposed to click on image? Yeah, click on image. Duh. All right, no worries. Let's go ahead and upload myself instead. Change my blazer to I want to go white with I want to go gray with black stripes, and the shirt should be black with a white tie, and give me a top hat. What is going on? Why is this not working for me right now? Did I do something wrong? Let make sure I have everything here correctly done. Side by side. I have battle done properly. Okay. Update the blazer to a gray color with black stripes. Let's see what happens here. Let me copy that. Okay. So I have no idea what's going on. I'm just going to have to refresh this site because clearly I have probably had the site sitting there forever. Okay, yeah. Has to verify I'm a human. I'm assuming that's the issue. I had it open since before 7, so I don't know if that's the problem, but we're going to find out shortly. And let's see if we can get Nano Banana. You want to cook something? Yeah, give me a prompt. I'm down for the prompt. Just give me the prompt. In the meantime, I'm going to do this. Give me the prompt. Let's see if we can cook something. And I'm going to hit go. All right. So, yeah, I'm assuming that's the reason why, chat, because I had this open before the stream even started. All right. There we go. So, as you can see, it's going to generate from 2 different assistants. I'm sorry. What are we doing here? Oh, whoa. Chat. All right. This is what happens. Image. What is, come on. Chat, scream at me. All right. Scream at me. Here we go. All right. Here we go. I didn't click on image. All right. So as you can see, 2 assistants is generating the images. I need you guys to tell me which one you think is best. All right. I said update my blazer to a gray color with black stripes and a white tie with polka dots. Okay. So let's see what it does here. Bum ba da dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. Chat. Which one do you guys feel is best, left or right? Come on, chat. Any chat. Left or right? Left. I'm with you there, man. All right, let's go with left. Okay. Left is better, and left is. Dun, 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 dun. The blazer still looks realistic in this one, right? Like, it's kind of crazy. And left, wow, right was Nano Banana. Isn't that crazy? So right was Nano Banana, left was Flux. What's interesting here is, right? Gray blazer with black stripes. So this actually got exactly what I said. It changed the tie completely here and gave me a different tie for the polka dots. And it kept the lapel the way it was, but it smoothed out my face here compared to here. So we got Nano Banana on the first try. I'm gonna go ahead and download this anyway, just so we can keep it. All right. Next image. Let's go ahead with Sino holding the gauntlet. And let's say take off Sino, take off the shades. And add the Dragon Ball Z visor. Nah, I don't like that. Take off the shades and add, and come on, give me something crazy. Eye patch. And then swap the shirt for a Tampa Bay Bucks shirt. Swap the shirt and the hat. All right, see what we have, chat. See what we get. Analyzing the polka dots, funny. Dun, 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 dun. This is a little bit tougher. So we gave it a lot of things to do. Now we might not get, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. Does that not look like Sino to y'all? All right, so clearly the left is better. It gave him a buck. I'm sending him this photo. I am so sending him this photo. But I know you was a Bucks fan. All right, chat left. That right one, the right one is madness. Let's go with left. All right, what is left, chat? Is left Nano Banana? If it's Nano Banana, it's a wrap. If it's anything else, impressive. All right, what is the left side, chat? Because yeah, the right, this is Nano Banana. And this is Quen, guys. This is the chat tool that we'll be using all night. Quen. Look what Nano Banana did. I'm telling y'all, if this is Google's product, I don't know what's gonna happen to Mid Journey. I don't know what's gonna happen to Sora. I don't know what's gonna happen to any of these other image generators because what? You guys remember the picture? Look, see no shades. Look how blurry this looked. I said remove the shades in the hat. Add a Buccaneers jersey. It kept the chains. It removed the hat and put on the Bucks hat. It removed the shirt, put on the Bucks, and removed the shades and gave us Sino's face. Yeah, he definitely 100%, 100% needs to get this photo. I'm sending this to him right ASAP, chat. And it kept the gloves. We said keep the gloves. ASAP. I'm like, yo, I know you're a Bucks fan, buddy. He about to go ahead. All right. Let's get some more. Let's get some more going, chat. Let's get some more going. Get another image. All right. What else did we have? We had. We have. I want to go with this. Let's go back to the people fighting. Actually, no. Pick another one. Make it even a bit more tricky. You said cold? I'm doing it, man. This is Nano Banana is dangerous. Okay, it is dangerous. I remember that Kraken one that you guys had us make. Remember this one? All right, let's go with turn the boat into a yacht. Oh, into the Titanic, and change the background from day to night. All right, see what we got. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Then next we're actually gonna put in prompts and say, hey, create this, create that. All right, so already got one on the right. We got nothing on the left. So this was the original image that we made with Midjourney. And we said this was a perfect image, the Kraken in the water. We love the boat in the background. We got nothing on the right, everything on the left. So what is this left program here? Because I mean, this looks pretty good. Change it from day to night. The night sky looks good. The clouds look good. The moon looks good. And the Titanic looks great. And that, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, again, we got lucky 3 times in a row. Nano Banana. Yeah, I don't know what to say, chat. This is definitely going to be. This is definitely going to be something. It's going to be something. Um, hmm. What else can we use right now? Anybody? Let's type in a prompt. That man, Zeprito, you guys have priority. What should we type in? What image you guys want to see generated? Marvel Snap, welcome on in, buddy. What's your collection level now, my friend? Appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out with me tonight. By the way, appreciate you guys on all the platforms. Hope you guys having a good time. Hope you guys enjoying it. Let's see. I asked it to change a person from the photo, an avatar character, and it just gave me a character from Avatar. The prompt is something else, man. You got to remember the prompt. Depending on what you put in that prompt, it's going to give you what you asked for. But that's funny, though. Gave you a character from Avatar. Did you spell it the same way? Yeah, it's spelled the same way. All right. Anything, dead man? Zeprito? Raleigh, you still here? How about you, Poppy Hendricks? Anything for me? We're not going to White Wayne Brady because White Wayne Brady's going to say some fun stuff. Can you morph a still image that comes at you? Can you morph a still image to an image that comes out? I mean, I don't know if this can do it, but we're going to try it. Have this image look like it's coming out towards. Which image do you want to send me that image in Discord, Zeprito? Is it the same one from earlier or is it a different one? Going to the Discord. Wow, this is awesome. Right, I'm ready. Yeah, so no, it isn't. It's not like it's coming out. It's definitely looking at us, but it's not popping out of it. The latest image. All right, let me take a look. Is that the latest one? So the album, the cover. Let me know, Zeprito, before I pull. I don't want to do anything crazy. All right, cool. All right. Zebrito, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to get you where you need to be. Get your stuff out there, man. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. All right, let's do this. All right, now, prompt. involving. I want to see what they could do with Axe to make it more creative. Make this image more creative. Yeah, Midjourney put out a new policy where only if you're subscribed you can use it in Discord, which sucks because I wanted to just have it where anybody can use it. Okay, this looks like a Marvel Snap upgrade, and this they just made the sides a bit darker. All right, so which side, Zeprito? I'm assuming the left because it added the Cosmic Inferno, right? It did the cool thing with your name or the name of this art, and it added the galaxy here with the flame. Like it did some banana things here, right? This is pretty good. Hence the name banana. All right, let's see what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what it is. And it is. We're definitely gonna say it's nano banana, right? Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So Quinn, okay, so it's nano banana. All right. So Dead Man, what I'm going to do, because this is Google Gemini's 2.0 image generation. Look at what nano banana did. All right, I'm gonna send this to you. Zeprito. I'm gonna do that now so you have it. That's pretty cool. All right, there we go. So Zeprito and myself have our own private chat in the Discord. So there's myself and Deadman. These are my Patreons. All right. So shout out to them again. I'm gonna shout them out all night because I appreciate them to the max. All right, Deadman. So we're gonna take this same image and do it again because this wasn't Nano Banana. So maybe Nano Banana will pull it off. So let's see. I'll try a different image. Because maybe that's what happened. Maybe because we did not get Nano Banana. No, I'm telling you guys, when Nano Banana comes out, it is going to be the image generator for everyone. I don't see anybody else messing with it. Like it is going to be that crazy. It's going to take over. And like I said, the Google Pixels is making me want to swap for my iPhone. And stuff like this on device, I don't know, man. I don't know, chat. Okay. So, Dead Man, looking at this one on the left, it looks like it is coming at us. It does have the sword coming through, and it did the proper blur for it. How you feel about it? You guys, we agree the left one is better, right? Suppose it's an AN upgrade. Well, we'll see. I was thinking about the Galaxy 7 Fold, how nice and thin it is too. But when I saw Google do what they did, I was like, I'll take the chunky Google Fold. This is ChatGPT. ChatGPT did this pretty good. All right, still, we want Nano Banana. Give us Nano Banana. Like, why y'all playing with us? So ChatGPT can do that. And if you like that, then that we have. That we can just start doing. But I want to see what Nano Banana does with it, you know? Whoa, that scared the crap out of me, chat. Wow, the spider just came out of nowhere. That's good luck or bad luck? Way to go now. Does it knock it on the floor? Sure did. Sure did, chat. That scared the crap out of me. I thought it was like a fly or something. Nah, spider said, hello, tech guy. I want to be on stream too. Well then. There it is. When you guys are in a home, you have spiders come out of nowhere. Definitely was see them. Definitely was see them. Oh man, I should have. No idea. I was gonna call into something, but it's all right. Don't worry about that, chat. We'll be all right. Right now, exploring what these apps could do. That's exactly what it's doing. All right. This has more color. We'll go with the left. Like left is beating the right all night. So interesting. Then that's good luck though, chat. I'm about to be famous like Kai Cenat. Cause didn't he like freak out when he had a mouse show up in his background that made him famous? There it is. Right one does look blurry, especially at the bottom. Still no nano banana. All right, we're gonna try another image. Another image and see if we can get nano banana to pop up. Bum 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 bum. I'm just worried about it being on the floor. Cause like baby girl be up here with me. All right, I ain't worried about it. Neither one of these did anything. Oh well, that one did. Okay, that one added an extra sword and put it towards us. Let's see what that is. Let's see what it looks like, chat. That was Nano Banana. So Nano Banana had this come out towards us. All right, I mean, listen, ChatGPT did a good job with this one right here. So we can try ChatGPT image generator and see if it can do exactly what you want, or we can still use Midjourney. I think Midjourney can pull that off. All right. See, it got me worrying about spiders right now crawling on me, but you know what? It is what it is. All right, let's keep it going, chat. Kirby crackles on an image. We probably could do that. Let's see. Can you generate? Actually, let's actually go to a site to generate. Zebrito with the prime subs. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. You're showing wicked support. Thank you for that, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you to the max, my friend Zebrito, for 3 months in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Hit me with the prime sub as always. Thank you, Zebrito. Welcome back to the Tech Squad. You are the truth. Thank you, my friend. We can use Quinn, and let's see if we can actually generate. You haven't gotten Nano Banana? Yeah, it's crazy. We got it like a couple times tonight, which is pretty good. But as you guys can see from all the images that we got, Nano Banana is pretty good. It is a pretty great image generation tool. And that's from us taking current images and doing stuff with it, right? Like this one right here, this is fire. Like I like that a lot. The Kraken with the ship, the Titanic, like that is fire. The Sino picture, this still is blowing my mind. And yes, it did this one because I did say gray with black stripes. This one I do like how this look. I'm not gonna lie, I like this type of material. Like it kept the material of my current blazer and made it this way. And it kept my tie, just added the polka dots. But you know what? Not bad at all. So yeah, it's definitely a good tool. I don't know if it does what a Marvel. I wonder if it knows what a Marvel Snap card is. Let's see what it does here. Bum 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 bum. That was crazy that shit just popped out of nowhere and crawled down to me. All right. Okay, so it kind of knows what it is. So let's make an image and say generate a Marvel Snap card with Kirby dots. Yes, Nano Banana can alter images and create great images. So once that is out, I cannot wait for that. And if it's Google, we're assuming Gemini 3 will be when we get that rolled out. I think that's going to be sooner than later. So Shout out to that team. I want to make a Kirby Marvel Snap card. Do it, G Wayne. Oh, it's gonna make Wayne might do that. It might actually do that. And yeah, you called it, G Wayne. You called it. It made a Kirby Marvel Snap card. Now, that man, does it look like it's coming out a little bit? Can't say it not. It does look like it's doing something. Wow. With Kirby dots. Pixel, Pixel Kirby. Come on. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's funny though. That is funny. It did make a Marvel Snap card, chat. Exactly. How could we not love Kirby? I'm saving this. This is going in a Discord for you guys to have your fun with. Go back to Ella Marina. Matter of fact, let's add it here. Start a new session. Yes. That's what we should have done last time when we were doing this. We're going to have to get more specific. We're going to have to upload and actually tell it exactly what it is. So I saw also that Google Gem, which we might have to use. Google Gem is free. You can create your own AI agent by giving it the information it needs, feeding it the PDFs and the images. So maybe if we did that, Dead Man, I'm going to try it. We're going to create a Google Gem. And on that gem, we can call it like whatever, Snappy, or, let's give it a name. Let's call it Snappy. Let's give it instructions. You are a background and you are an art designer, game art designer that loves everything comic book. You look it on my shoulder. I can use my microphone, right? Why am I typing? I like to type. All right. Okay. So, files. Do we need, is it PDFs maybe? Should we get some PDFs? Or can we just take like, I think we might need some PDFs, chat. Can we take some comic book images from somewhere? Let's take a look. Actually, let's do this. Let's see what happens when we do this, because I'm intrigued. Oh, what am I doing? I have a bunch of these already. Stop that. Let's go to browse, upload some files. And let's see what we can find. I think it will. Spider Monkey, I think it will. I think Google, the fact that Google have these different modular pieces of AI, I think it will, right? You have Gemini storybook, so you can make storybooks, upload an image and make a storybook like we did last week, which is pretty sick. You can't make a storybook with ChatGPT. You can have it write you a novel, but you can't make a storybook, right? And you have Notebook LM, which I think is one of the best note taking and teaching apps out there. It's from Google. You have Google Opal, right? That's kind of rivaling N8N. You have Nano Banana that's coming out, which nothing touches that yet. As far as conversation goes, I think ChatGPT, well, 04 was, or 4 was a great model with conversational stuff. But if you did not know either, Spider Monkey, Miles and Maya is on Google's Gemma platform, which is their chat platform. So it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, like I don't know. I think Google will take it. You know what I mean? Just wait for Gemini 3. Yeah, I don't blame you. Don't pay for both. I only got the Ultra because I'm doing the one something a month for 3 months. Once that's done, I'm I'm going back to normal, and then I'll see what happens, right? But I think when Gemini 3 comes out, we're in for something fun. So, I mean, you guys know Google has a ton of data, a ton of data. I'm sure we can, dead man. I'm just trying to. I'm gonna do that next. Let me. I'm trying to find this one thing here. I don't know. I'm trying to upload these images. Found it. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. See if I can do that here. It does let me upload them. Okay. And save. All right. Snappy has been created. Can we talk to Snappy? Let's see if we can talk to Snappy. Hello. Do you have a voice of your own? Wow. Kirby Crackle. Look at this. All right. Could you create me a Marvel Snap card? I think Gemini's good at writing analytics. What happened here? It just said the same. I know. What we do? Did I cancel it? Oh, I ain't hit the enter yet. Okay. Give me a song lyric you want me to try to write for you, and we'll see. Give me a name, cosmic power, unstoppable. Okay. Let's say Spawn, Todd McFarlane's version. We want the power to be 9 and the cost to be 6. And it should read, once played, destroy everything in this lane and add its power to its power. So again, guys, this is Google Gem. What you can do with Google Gem is you can create your own AI chatbot, which I think beats ChatGPT at this point. Feed it 10 full documents. It could be PDFs of whatever you want. Feed it 10 of that stuff, and it will cater to just that. Okay? Which is pretty cool. This is what it created. And it put the AI tag on it. So it gave us Spawn, but put AI tags on it, which I kind of like. Yeah, I definitely did mess that up, what I said. Spider-Man Todd McFarlane. So now, all right, let's get out of this gem for a second. And let's go back into this. All right, let's go ahead and ask it. Can you create me a Spider-Man image using Todd McFarlane's art style. And I was using Ultra because of I wanted to try video out, which is pretty cool. But now certain things. So I don't know. Do you think it's a Todd McFarlane style right here? What do you think, Dead Man? I don't know. So look, this don't look like Todd McFarlane to me. Yeah, exactly. Definitely not. Definitely not. Do you know who Todd McFarlane is? Maybe I should be using this. All right, let's stop you for a minute, Google. Create me a Spider Man image using Todd McFarlane's art style. Still did not do it. Okay. Show me a Todd McFarlane character. Oh, my bad, chat. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. We in 100. We should be in 150, 200. Sorry. You think that was a Todd McFarlane? You think so? I mean, it does look like the Spawn. So you know what? I can't front. It does look like the Spawn that we looked at a minute ago. Okay. So here's a Todd McFarlane art style. All right. Can you give me Batman in that art style? It's funny. The X stream is super late. Like I just saw me fight with the spider just now, and that's pretty funny. The spider's gonna end up crawling back on something, hopefully the wall, so I can see it. Okay. How you guys feel about this? There's way too much fingers there. Way too much fingers. All right, let's do this. Go to tools and let's go to deep think. Do a new chat. Okay. Experimental deep think. Maybe we should have used this. Here we go. I agree. We're going to try that same prompt in Quen next. Alex Ross. Create me a Spider-Man image based on the artist Alex Ross art style. Well, we want to get the lyrics first, then throw it into 11 Labs and see what happens. So I'm using Deep Think, which is, I don't know if Deep Think is what we should have used for this, but hey, we'll try it and see what happens. Maybe I should just use the regular Gemini, but I wanted to try Deep Think to see what happened. And Deep Think look like it's thinking a lot. So we're going to let it think and do its thing. Let's go to Quinn and see what's happening here in the meantime. In the meantime, all right. So, Alex Ross. Your take, Dead Man. It kind of had that Alex Ross art style. Not even gonna lie to you. But Dead Man, your thoughts, please. So let's stop this. Let's not do deep think. Let's take deep think out. Do regular think. Not Alex Ross. All right, so here's your title. Here's your song. Holy crap. All right, let's go from the top. In a world of static and digital haze, you're lost as servers trapped in the maze, searching for a signal. All right, we're going to copy this entire thing and throw it in Level Lab, see what we get. Zebrito, here is your track. Actually, I'm going to send this to you first. And then you can see. And then we'll go into 11 Labs and make it do what it do. Yeah, I sent it to you. I sent it. Music, and then we'll look at Dead Man's image and see what we get. All right, let's create this. Too long. All right, so let's take your prompt and see what we can get with it. All right. Oh, yeah, it won't do it. Okay. That's right. It won't do it, and that's fine. Let's go ahead back to the image. Okay. Is this Todd McFarlane? I like the back. It reminds me a bit of Todd McFarlane. I'm not going to lie to you. This reminds me of Todd McFarlane. I like this one. And this one looks a little bit more lifelike. It does give me the Alex Ross. If you think about the buildings in the background, it kind of does look like it. It gives me the Fantastic Four first steps, the woman's Invisible Woman first steps vibe. Even Pedro Pascal, it looks like for me. But this is definitely a Todd McFarlane. Gemini 3 might be better. That's what I'm saying. I think it will get to that point where it will be better. Let's try Kim Jacinto. Zebrito, you're right. Absolutely right. I think right now Gemini 2.5 is it's been out for a while, so it's very generic, right? It gets what it needs to get done, but that's it. Where ChatGPT is way more creative at the moment. As I'm saying, I'm waiting for Gemini 3 for sure to see what happens. And this is not Kim. Well, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. These two I give props to, but I'm not feeling that. I don't think they even knows what Kim Jacinto is, so I'm not even gonna fight that. All right, let's do another one. Let's go. Todd McFarlane, Batman. Facts. That's exactly what it feels like. we just had the cleaning lady here too. I have to tell her come back and vacuum. Get the spiders. All right, Todd McFarlane, Batman, 1000%. This is 1000%. Dead man, you be the judge. Come on, hit me. Right? Todd McFarlane, right here. So we know Gemini can't pull it off, but Quen can definitely do it. All right. So Quen is definitely the ish right now until Nano Banana is released. All right. So this is definitely a Todd McFarlane. So we'll download this. Kim Jacinto's Iron Man. So we can get from that. Oh. He's not a widely known. See? I don't know if they even know who Kim Jacinto is to know the art style. They definitely know the Todd McFarlane. So that makes sense. All right. Let's see what we get here. No way. Oh, we should definitely do that. All right. So definitely not Kim Jacinto. You don't know what Kim Jacinto is. Quent don't know who Kim Jacinto is. So, because this is definitely not a Kim Jacinto. But that is a cool Iron Man. Can't even knock that for sure. All right. All right. We're at the 10 o'clock mark, ladies and gentlemen. That was our wonderful show tonight. I wanted to go over the news as I brought up for you guys and also talk about the new image generations that's out there. Okay, so Quinn is still free. They got upgraded. Definitely go check them out. As you guys can see, we did a lot of testing. You do a lot of cool things when it comes to changing the character's view, changing the art style, doing all those cool things. You can actually do that. But the one and only thing that topped them all was Nano Banana. And the way you can get it is using LLM Arena for the time being. We're not sure who it belongs to. Everybody's assuming it is Google. It might be, but until that time comes, you can access it here by testing things out. Okay. We also went over 11 Labs, their new game model, which is pretty cool. Sorry, 11 Labs' new video to music model, which is pretty cool, where you're able to upload a video and it adds music for you. I think it's pretty sick. Definitely check out 11 Labs. It is a cool tool. Not only does it do music and other cool things, it also does voice. So go ahead and check them out. And of course, we have Runways, a new gaming platform where you go ahead and type in the name of your story and it builds out a game for you. You can upload an image. It did a good job putting me in the game. And from there, you will have to go through steps to go ahead and carry out the story. So if you guys like D&D, this is a cool tool for you guys to use. It's free. It's in beta. Definitely go check out Runways Games, okay? It is called Game Worlds. Go ahead and check it out. Of course, we spoke about Google AI and their cool things coming to the Pixel phones. We talk about ChatGPT 6 coming out in the near future. And of course, everything else in between. So again, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Of course, that was this episode of Tech Talk where we dove into the image generation side of things. And we'll be back next week to talk about some more awesome things. Again, shout out to my Patreons in the building, Deadman Falcon and Zeprito. And of course, shout out to everybody who's here, my chats, all my wonderful people that come out all the time on the purple side. That's right, the Twitch side. Of course, those on the red side, the YouTube side. And of course, all those awesome people right now watching on X. I really appreciate you guys to the max. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Yeah, Zap Burrito's image was fire. Of course, if any questions you guys have, go ahead and hit me up on Discord or leave a comment down below. Do all the cool things you need to do. Of course, like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. If you like the content, we do this every Monday night. And next week, Monday, we're going to have a fun thing for you guys because I am building something cool and something fun. And again, my Patrons will see it first. I can't wait to see what they say and what they think about it. Like I said, I did push out 2 tools and I did sell out 2 tools, which is pretty awesome. So if you guys want to talk about those type of things as well, hit me up. We'll make it happen. All right, guys, until the next stream, enjoy and keep having fun using AI. All right. Peace.